there, Homeground Pilates here. Welcome to your session, whether it's afternoon, evening or morning. Okay, so check as usual, check you've got enough space, you're not going to hit anything, check you've got your mat, check you've got your grips, your pieces of equipment, particularly the mixed level class. Please look at your own level. If you are using any bits of equipment, get that ready. And of course, as usual, I put your activation band on if you're going to use it. That's it. Wrist grips. And of course, your stretchy bands. Okay, so thinking about your posture first of all, lift up through the rib cage, open up the chest, lengthen through the top of the spine. Neutral spine position, bicep muscles, pelvic floor. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Close that rib cage while maintaining your posture there and your 3 points of connection in the spine. Make sure your chin is back, so not forwards. Remember, the head is very heavy, so if you have the head in that position, it weighs down on the neck and then really affects your posture, obviously. So chin back, that's it. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, core muscles engaged. And of course, finally, check your knee alignment. Make sure, particularly if you've got the band on, that the band isn't pushing the knees inwards like that. You need to push the knees out a little bit, knees level with second or third toe. Fantastic. Okay, let's start with our warm up. So up onto the toes, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Again, abdominals in. Now hinge the hips back without arching, without pushing the hips back. Put them back, bash, but not up. So draw the abdominals in at the same time, so it's lengthening. You're still pushing the hips back, and that helps to protect your lower back. Try and keep the abdominals contracted, but obviously breathe normally while you're holding the stretch. Relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders. And breathing in, breathe out. Draw the abdominals in, slowly coming up, one vertebra at a time. Good. And again, do remember with the roll down, if you're having a bad back week maybe, or you find it uncomfortable to do a full roll down, you can just do a half roll down and work on that upper back as well. Okay, so up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, hinge the hips back, tuck the chin in, and rolling forwards. So as I said, half roll down, full roll down, up to you. And then whatever you do, just relax the arms, relax the shoulders, relax the head and the neck, and straighten the legs just enough so you start to get a stretch there in the back of the legs. And then breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up. Draw those abdominals in. Focus on opening up the spine there. Knee alignment, and all the way back up to your start position. Good, fantastic. All right, so 3 points of connection, lengthening through the top of the spine. Open up the chest, arms slightly behind you, shoulder blades back and down for your starting position, and chin retracted. So breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Try and maintain that core position if you can, and then start to breathe in and out as you just loosen up those shoulders. Breathing in and out, open up the chest. Focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together as well. And remember, just for this part, try not to lift the elbows and the hands. Completely relax through the arms and focus on the shoulders. So we're going backwards first, then we're going to go forwards with the shoulders. So just doing it from behind. So you go back first, up and over. So squeeze the shoulder blades together and then round. So you're going the other way, back, up, forwards and down. That's it. And then we try and do, don't worry, I can't see any of you, so don't worry. We do one shoulder forwards and one shoulder back at the same time. If you find this challenging, don't worry, everyone does. And if you need to practice it, it's one forwards, one back. Practice it in the mirror, but open up the chest each time as well. They're working on loosening up the shoulders, mobility there in the shoulder joint, and obviously your postural muscles here. Good. All right, hands on the shoulders. So continue with that movement, breathing in, breathing out, open up the chest. And then relax the arms, raise the hands, elbows back level with the ears, breathe in, breathe out. Now draw the abdominals in at this point, feel that connection there, abdominals through to your spine. Try not to hunch, elbows back level with the ears. If you need to, you might have to bend the elbows a little bit to keep that postural position. Take the arms back, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together and bring the arms back down. And again, remember pelvic floor, buttock muscles, knee alignment, breathing in. Now breathe out, abdominals in as you stretch up from the shoulder blades and then just reach up a little bit more, breathing in, breathing out, stretch, stretch, opening up and then all the way back. Arms behind you, so core muscles engaged, chin retracted, shrug the shoulders and just relax them down, breathing in. Maybe stretch the hands down the legs there to help with that stretching, breathing in, breathing out, and then we're just going one and then the other. Stretch. When the stretch comes from your shoulder blade, try not to stretch from the shoulder, so arm is behind you, stretching from the shoulder blade, breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in, reaching to the side there, stretching, stretching. All right, now relax. Arms down by your side, breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in, try and keep them in, core muscles engaged, buttock muscles as well, and then just focus on your head and your neck. Breathing in, breathing out, chin back and down, breathing in, breathing out, and then lifting the chin very slightly, not much, and the focus is on bringing the head forwards. Good, slowly coming up, breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up, breathing in, breathing out, head forwards. Good. Chin retracted. Now turn the jaw sideways up to the ceiling. Breathing in, breathing out. This shoulder lengthens away a little bit more. Feel that stretch in the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. And the other side. Lift the jaw, shoulder down. Hold it for a few seconds. Obviously more can hold it a little bit longer if you feel you need to stretch the neck a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulder down. Good, back to the centre. Chin retracted, breathe in, breathe out. Core muscles engaged. Turn the head to the side as far as you can, as far as it's comfortable. Breathing in, breathing out. Now keep the shoulders down, head facing, shoulders facing the front, and just rolling that head in a semicircle, nice and slowly. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice and slowly, semicircle. Look over the shoulder, breathing in, breathing out. Good, and back to the centre. Good, maintaining your posture and ear to shoulder. Bring the arm in, breathing out, up and over. Feel that stretch. Again, this shoulder lengthening away. Good, and the other side. Breathing in, breathing out, up and over, shoulder down. Good, and hands behind the head, chin retracted, head forwards. And slowly coming up. Okay, so we're going to take our legs a little bit wider so we go into our inner thigh stretches. Well, again, working at your own level. If you can only take a little step, that's fine. Up to you. Remember, you're trying to prove your own flexibility. It's not a competition. Take the feet out slightly if you want to, and then breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. As you breathe out through the mouth, remember you sink your hips back and down, keeping your 3 points of connection here. Don't let the upper body, upper back come forward because you'll lose that strength. Where you're strengthening, use your support in your lower back. So try not to let the thigh and the knee go forwards first. Think hips back first, then you go into that stretch. And you want to feel the stretch in the inner thigh. If you're not feeling it, take the leg a little bit wider. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out again. Abdominals, shoulder blades, keep the chin retracted. If you find you can't keep the shoulder blades back and down, keep the arms slightly behind you. That will help you keep that chest open. Chin retracted. Don't let the head tilt forwards like that. Breathing in, breathing out. Push forwards, I should say. Keep it retracted. So you're still lengthening the back of the neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, last one, and then we're going to hold it. If you feel you can stretch a bit more, take the legs a bit wider, turn the feet out a little bit further, breathe in, breathe out, and again sink the hips back and down. Try not to let the knee and thigh go forwards, keeping it there. Good, all right, bring the feet back, and then same thing, the other side, hips back and down, turn the feet out, a little bit more if you can, breathing in, breathing out, then stretch a little bit further. Great, okay, we're going to turn to the side now, into our hip flexor stretch. I'm going to grab my exercise band, and again you can use the exercise band or weights here, or your ball, or nothing at all. If you find it very difficult to balance in your hip flexor position, please hold on to the wall or a chair if it helps. Okay, so we're in this position here, back nice and straight, and we squat down, tip the pelvis under, so this activates what we call our hip flexor. So it does work on your balance as well. So if you feel you're a bit wobbly, as I said, grab a chair, hand on the chair, or make sure you're next to the wall. So breathing in, breathe out, close that rib cage, tip the pelvis under, and you're going to feel that hip flexor muscle stretching. All right, we're going to add in our arms, elbows level with the ears. So as I said, add the band or weights if you want to, or the ball, or nothing at all. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch up from the rib cage, reaching up. Now elbows should be level with the ears, so bring the arms back if you can. Breathing in, and we're going up and over, keeping that alignment. Draw the abdominals in, tip the pelvis under, and stretch. And up, breathing in, breathing out, tip the pelvis under. Now when you bring this arm down, make sure it's slightly behind you, abdominals in, and then you're going to be working your back muscles as well. Back to the centre, up and back, lift the chest up and back. No hunching, and then tip the pelvis under. Add a bit more resistance here with the band. If you want to, all optional extras. All right, swap round the other way. Again, you can just make it a tiny step forward like this, or a bigger step. Squat down, again, how far is comfortable for you. Tip the pelvis under, feeling that hip flexor stretch. Add your bands in or weights if you want to. Elbows level with the ears, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, draw the abdominals in, stretching up, going over to the side. Good, and back. You can bring that arm down a little bit, the one that's nearest the floor. And then up, stretch the band apart a little bit more. Tip the pelvis under as you lift the chest up and back. Breathe in, breathe out, draw the abdominals in. Feel that stretch there, excellent. Good. All right, so hold on to the wall for your front of the thigh stretch. Knees level, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Now postural alignment here, 3 points of connection, chin retracted, shoulder blades back and down. Okay, if you can balance, take your hand off the wall. If you're still very wobbly, just keep the wall there, or a chair, and then hold your foot with both hands. And if you can balance, so breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under a little bit more, heel in towards the hip. Good, and relax. All right, change sides. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, push the hip forward, but keep the knees level. Heel in towards the hip. Good, take the hand off the wall if you can. You can always hold the opposite ear, that helps. Seems to help with the balance here. Again, works on your balance as well. If you can balance a bit better, hold the foot with both hands. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. A little bit more there. Good, fantastic. All right, back to the centre. So we're going to do our shoulder blade retractions with our chicken wings today. And again, you can use your light weights here, or you can use your stretchy band as well. Not as well, either. Okay, here we go. So you want to make sure your elbows are bent like this, breathing in, breathing out. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together as you take the arms back, making sure you're not in that position. And I know one or two of my clients do have a sort of upper neck, upper back problem. So you can always do it if it's more comfortable. please bring the arms in front like that. It's up to you. Okay, so try and do it like this if you can. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals in. Now take the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, draw the abdominals in. Now take the hands or forearms further backwards so the elbows go forwards, and you should feel your shoulder blades engaging more, your upper back muscles working there. Can you feel that? If you just practice like that, bring it level and then back again. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you feel that? Okay, so from there, I want you to breathe in, breathe out, bring the elbows down, trying not to let the band touch your upper back. That's the challenge. That's what we can work up to anyway. So we're taking it up, breathing in, breathing out, arms back, push the elbows forward, forearms back, and then down here and up again. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. There and back. As I said, you can use weights here, or you can just use nothing at all. Just do it like that if you haven't been for a while. That's it. And then we can also add in our squat with this if you want to. So we're here, up to you. As you bring the elbows back down, abdominals in, hinge the hips back, and then squeeze the bicep muscles. Squeeze the heels, push them into the floor as you come back up. Breathing in, breathing out, and coming up there. So hinge the hips back, shoulder blades back and down, chin retracted. Do wind the band up as much as you need to get those back muscles working. Breathing in, breathing out. As I said, you can do it without anything at all. You can just do it like that, positioning and really working on those back muscles. And if you squeeze the bicep muscles as well, obviously you're working your bicep muscles, tummy, and your knees. You're strengthening your knees here as well. Breathing in, breathing out. So a little pulsing action if you want to. Remember, if you can't get to this position, please do it slightly in front of you in that position as well. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to continue what we were doing with our squatting, but we're going to add some biceps and triceps in, okay? So if you've got weights, you can have weights in one hand, you can do them at the same time. If you've got the band, you really need to do one side separately from the other. So we're going to start off here. So you're going to step on the band with your right foot. Again, wind the band up. Remember, if you've got the weights, you can do both at the same time. So again, I'm going to show you. We can do it with the arms on their own, or we can have the squat in. Up to you. So breathing in, breathing out, elbow tucked in, and bring the hand up towards the shoulders. That's the action. This works your biceps. Okay, in front of the arm there. There. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulder blade back and down, chin retracted. Think about your posture, and then if that feels comfortable, maybe comfortable is not the right word. Anyway, we can hinge the hips back and go into our squat at the same time. So here, breathing in, breathing out, squatting. Squeeze the bicep muscles as you come back up. Push the heel into the floor. Again, wind the band up as much as you need to there. There, breathing in, breathing out. Slowly squeeze as you come back up. Keep the elbow tucked in. That's it. And then we're going to take the arm, what we're going to do is take the arm back like that. This works the back of the arm. So again, you can add your squat in if you want to, or just take the arm back like that. Breathing in, breathing out. Add your squat in if you want to. Breathing in, breathing out. There, wind the band up a little bit more if you need to. Still keeping your postural position. There. That's it there. Take a rest if you need to. And then we can actually do the two at the same, one after the other. So here we go. We're going bicep and take the arm back. Okay, we're going down. Squeeze bicep muscles. There and back. There and raise that hand there. There and back. Fantastic. Okay, we better swap to the other side. So you want the foot, left foot on the band now. Let's just practice that movement. Wind the band up as much as you need to. Try and keep the elbow tucked in, and the idea is to bring the hand up to the shoulder. There, breathing in, breathing out. If you've got the hand like that with the palm facing your thigh, as you come up into your bicep, make sure you turn the hand that way, Otherwise you might sort of lose strength in the wrist there. So turn the hand that way and come up there. Breathing in, turn the hand up to the shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in, and then add in that squat if you want to. You can add that in as well, depending on which level you're coming in at. Shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. As you come back up, squeeze. That's it there. And back. So buttock muscles squeezing. And add a little bit more resistance here if you want to. Hand up to the shoulder. Breathe in, breathing out and down. Breathe in, breathing out and squeeze. There. And squeeze, good. And then again, take the arm out behind you. So just do the arm action first. Abdominals in posture. Just take that arm out to the back. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. There. And you can add a squat in there if you want to. Breathing in, breathing out. There. And back. Squeezing. Squeeze the buttock muscle. Good. And then we can add the two in together. So we're squatting there, coming up, and then take the arm out behind. Okay, so squat. There and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Try and breathe in, breathe out again. Squeeze the bicep muscles. Take the arm out behind you. Down and behind. There. Don't forget about, obviously you're doing your arms. Don't forget about your legs as well. Squeeze the bicep muscles. Push the heels into the mat as you come back up. There. And retract. Good. Okay, fantastic. Come back to the centre. And then we're just going to finish off with our deep shoulder stretch. Again, if you can't get your arms in that position, don't worry, just take your arm across, stretch it over instead. Okay, otherwise, right over left, push the elbows away, open the shoulder blades, so we've just been working there. And then we're going to take the arms out to the side, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, back to the centre, elbows away and extend the forearms further forward. Excellent. Other side, so again, just take the shoulder across, push the elbows away. Good, just going side to side. Keep the hips facing the front. So we're just working on, obviously stretching our shoulders here, but also our upper body mobility here. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, back to the centre, elbows away, and then push the forearms further forward. Great, all right, just hold it there, interlace the fingers, stretching forwards, open the shoulder blades, turn the hands inside out, and big stretch up here, elbows level with the ears. If you can, you might need to bend the elbows, breathing in, breathing out, stretch, and then up and over. Push the hips out the other way. Don't force this. Nice and gently, and make sure you're not pulling from your low back here. You need to reach up from your chest. Stretch comes from the chest or the rib cage, up and over. Good, breathing in, breathing out. And back. There, and back, and then we'll just finish off with our back of the arm stretch. So hand down your back, breathing in, breathing out, slide the hand down. Good, and the other one, stretching back. Good, all right, arms back, interlace the fingers, open the chest, shoulders back and down, stretch the arms back, and then reaching up behind you, breathing in, breathing out, and relax, breathing in, breathing out. Good, fantastic. All right, so take your shoes off. If you want to, it's up to you. And then we're going to go down onto our mat, into a little bit of plank, not too much today because we've done quite a bit on the arms already. But again, please work at your own level. Remember, there's quite a few variations with your plank. I will go through them with you. The idea is just to build up your upper body strength gradually. So into our stretches first, up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Hinge the hips back, rolling forwards as far as it's comfortable for you. So either hold the legs somewhere or the hands on the floor. Again, if you're not particularly mobile, you can just have the hands here, do a bit of a half roll down here, and you can do it from that position. All right, so make sure you're not straining anything. Hold on to the floor or your legs. Bend your knees. Again, make sure you're not letting the knees roll in. Knees second level, second or third toe. Breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in. Push the hips back. And just feel that stretch. Back of the legs, lengthening calves, thighs, buttocks and lower back. And again, bend your knees. Breathing in, breathing out. Straighten the legs. Good, bend. And straighten. And alternate. Good, bend one, straighten the other. Stretching back. Breathing in, breathing out. Hold it for a few seconds. Remember, if you're particularly tight in this area, do these stretches at home in your own time. And then hold the stretches a little bit longer. All right, turn your toes inwards. Bend the knees, breathing in, breathing out. Straighten the legs, hinge the hips back. Bend and straighten and then alternating. Hopefully you should find your hands, your arms, your body as a little bit closer towards the floor now. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, turn the feet out and bend and straighten. Breathing in, breathing out. Hinge the hips back, draw the abdominals in. Good, and then alternate. Bend one, straighten the other. Good. All right, feet back to the front. Take your left leg out in front of you. Either hold your thighs here, still hinge the hips back, or if you can reach your foot, stretch the toes back and turn the foot inwards and outwards. Great. And then the other one, stretching back. Good. All right, walk the hands forward. And we're going into our downward dog stretch in this position. So shoulder blades back and down, stretch the arms, hinge the hips back, try and get the legs straighter, heels down towards the mat. And you're stretching out your back, your arms, your legs here up onto the toes and stretching back and down. Coming up, breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, stretch back. Good, up and down. And then alternating, bend one, straighten the other, stretching back. Good, and then come forwards into your plank. Again, use grips if you need to. And of course, with your plank, work at your own level. Okay, so plank is like this, with the head further forwards than the fingers, abdominals in, and then stretch back into your downward dog stretch. If that's a little bit too much, just don't take the head quite so far. So you can build up on that gradually. Stretching back. If you're finding it too much, or you get to a point where you just had enough, because you're building up, just bring the knees onto the mat, and you can do it like that, just building up your upper body strength, or you can kick the heels up behind, like that, coming forwards and back. So do work at your own level, take a rest if you need to, making sure your lower back isn't arching, and draw the abdominals in, keep the chin retracted. That's it, stretching back, breathing in, breathing out, work at your own level. There. And of course, if it's completely too much, you can just go into your Superman exercise. You've all done this before with me, so please do that if you need to. Again, I should give you some different options. There and back. All right, so as you come forwards, abdominals in, and bring the knee in front of you there, and stretch it back. Forwards and back. So continue with that. If you're joining me, a little easier option from your Superman, just bring your knee in and out. Do that one there. That's it. And the other side, in and out. Do that. So do that instead. Otherwise, we're in this position, and then we're coming here and taking it back and here, and just stretching back each time. So think of your back stretching, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out, knee forwards and back. Good, and then we're taking it diagonally, forwards and back. That's it. Breathing in, and then take it under a little bit more if you want to. And you know my favourite addition here is just to add in a little mini push-up as we go forwards. There. Keep the abdominals in. There. And back. There. And back. Good. Okay, and relax. So put your grips down if you were using those. And stretch back. Sit back on your heels. Arms stretched out in front of you. Relax your arms, relax your back. Hands down by the side. That's it. And of course, if you're not able to get right down in this position, any variation that is comfortable for you is okay. So breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Relaxing. Great. Okay, roll back over. And we're going into our rolling down now. Okay, so we've done quite a bit with the arms today already, so it's up to you if you want to add weights or band in here, or you can just join me today with the exercise ball, and then we're going to work more on our flexibility here of our back and our spine rather than adding the arms in. So breathing in, breathing out, draw the abdominals in. Preferably, for me, when I do this, I like to bring the band a bit lower, and I feel it's really supporting my knees, hips and back. So breathing in, breathing out, abdominals push out against your bands. If you've got a ball, squeeze the ball, abdominals in. So rolling back a little bit and coming up. Remember, this is your sort of beginner level. Breathing in, breathing out. Adding in a little bit more, going back a little bit further if you want to. Again, if this is too much, or you haven't been doing it for a while, okay, just keep the hands there underneath the thighs and build up on that flexibility. Breathing in, breathing out. The important thing is when you come back up, you squeeze the buttock muscles, draw the abdominals in, and if you're using the ball, you can squeeze the ball a little bit there to work the core a little bit more without too much extra on the arms, because we've worked them quite well today. Breathing in, breathing out. Now squeeze the buttock muscles, draw the abdominals in, and then work on that flexibility. Trying to go back down, not all in the same week, but just week on week. Improving on that flexibility. And then breathing in, breathing out, slowly coming up, abdominals in. That's it. That's it. You can use the bands here, remember, at the end of your feet. That just helps you get down and come up a little bit easier. Up to you. Big stretch up, breathing in, breathing out. Tuck the chin in, all the way back up. Good, and back. There. And back. Squeezing, don't let those knees roll in. That's it. And coming up. Good, fantastic. All right, bring the band back up again. If you lowered it, hands underneath the thighs. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so we're going to go down on our backs into our opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, work at your own level. If you're joining me, you want to work a little bit harder and you have a roller. Of course, that last exercise you could do on your roller, you're rolling down. And certainly this one you could do on your roller as well. So I'm just giving you that option because I know a lot of you, lots of different levels, join me. And or you might have done quite a lot or something and you don't want to do extra hard, up to you. Okay, so push out against your bands so the knees don't roll in. Neutral spine position. Check your neutral, push your fingers underneath the small of the back. Arms up in the air, press the shoulder blades into the mat. Neck nice and long, breathing in, breathe out, close that rib cage. Slide one leg away, make sure the hip doesn't come off the mat, and then again that knee doesn't roll in. Opposite arm, lengthen away, point the toe, flex the foot. Now really stretch and lengthen through the whole body here. It's not just about doing the exercise like this, it's how you do it. So breathing in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, stretch and lengthen, drawing those abdominals in, flattening, point the toe, flex the foot, and then the other way. Stretch and lengthen, make sure the knee doesn't roll in. Really work at your own level. If you haven't been doing this for a while and you're finding it, the coordination is a bit difficult, you can always just do one leg. You can do the legs on their own, and then the arms on their own, and eventually bring that back in when you can get that coordination. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthening. Good, and then both arms back. Draw the abdominals in, stretch and lengthen, point the toe, flex the foot. Good, breathing in, breathing out, stretch and lengthen. There. Good. And then we're just going to add in here a couple of our shoulder bridge. Breathing in, breathing out, abdominals, bicep muscles, curl the hips up, one vertebra at a time. Okay, till you feel a stretch in the front of the thigh. Take the arms back, and you're going to slowly roll that spine back down. So we're going to do the two different things. We're going to do our opposite arm and opposite leg, and the tabletop. We're going to mix that up a little bit, mash up. So you work at your own level within that exercise. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out. As you know, you can work harder here if you bring your heels closer towards you, and if you come up onto the balls of the feet, you can work a bit harder. So work at your own level, nice and slowly, and you don't have to add the arms in either. Okay, so breathing in, breathing out, here we go. Opposite arm and opposite leg, lengthen and stretch. Now if you can work, if you want to work a little bit harder, just do that from the tabletop, there. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do one more. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch. There. Good, feet back down. Breathing in, breathing out, squeeze the bicep muscles, curl the hips up. Again, adjust if you want to work harder, up onto the balls of the feet. Push the hips up till you feel a stretch. There, take the arms back and all the way back down. Good, so we'll do another one. Breathing in, breathing out. Start position is here or here, up to you. Curling up, squeeze the bicep muscles. Stretching back, all the way back down. And working at your own level here. Okay, back to your opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, working at your own level. Maybe we can take both arms back now. So touching the foot to the floor, stretching the leg out. That's it. Or just from here, both arms back. So it's a little bit more challenging. Extending. Good, breathing in. Abdominals in, stretching. Keep that neck nice and long. There. And back. There. And back into your shoulder bridge, hands in the air, hands on the floor, up to you. Up onto the balls of the feet, heels a bit closer. Again, up to you, breathing in and breathing out. Feel that stretch in the spine. Good, a couple more. Breathing in, breathing out, curling up. Stretching back, all the way back down. Good, and then back into your tabletop, whichever level you're working at. And if you want to add in a harder version, if you like, let's do abdominal curling with that. Otherwise, continue at your basic level, breathing in, breathing out. So speed it up a little bit, keep the head up, side to side, work at your own level. There. And if you're still doing your basic, that's fine. Or without the head, there. Good, back here. Feet in and then into your shoulder bridge, stretching back, roll the spine back down. Good, this time we're going to curl up and you're going to hold it there. Drop the hips and then squeeze the knees together. Particularly if you've got the activation band, as you drop the hips, push the legs out a little bit, so work against the band and then squeeze as you come back up. If you happen to have, the ball's not there, a ball, okay, you can do it this way. So you can curl up, squeeze, and back down there, and squeeze. Obviously you're not going to take the legs apart with this one. All the way back down, so add a little bit more of a squeeze in there. Breathing in, breathing out, and down. Curling up this time, hold it. Good, and then you're just going to pulse. So drop the hips a little bit, push the hips up, squeeze the knees together and lower. So you can be on the balls of your feet to work harder. You can bring the feet in a bit closer, as I said, work at your own level, breathing in, breathing out. There. and double time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, and then all the way back, slowly rolling down. Good, and back into your opposite arm and opposite leg. That's it, whatever level you were adding in here. Oh, we're doing that one. There. Again, if more advanced, speed it up. Curl up. Legs up in the air, little pulsing action. Draw the abdominals in. Point the toes, flex the feet. Good, remember if you want an easier version, you're going to have feet on the mat. One leg in the air and then stretch. Point the toe, flex the foot, work those abdominals. You'll feel this on the in the obliques, muscles in the side of the waist. Okay, so that's your option if you're joining me. A little bit less challenging. Point the toes, flex the feet, draw the abdominals in. Good, and then hold it. Little pulsing action. Remember, if you're doing the one-legged one, still one-legged, draw the abdominals in, point the toes, flex the feet. There. Good, and relax. All right, bring your knees into the chest. Circle your hips round. One way and the other way. Take the hands in between the legs, grab your ankles, draw the feet in towards you. Turn the knees out to the side. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh and the hips there. Great. All right, into your low back stretch. So make sure you've got plenty of room. Want your arms straight out to the side. Knees in tabletop. If you're able to, you can do this with the feet on the floor as well, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, hips and legs one way, head the other way, and stretch. Good, breathing in, breathing out, stretching. That's it, breathing in, breathing out. All right, feet back on the mat, feet back on the mat. Hands down by your side, just relax your neck. Roll your head side to side, up and down. Good, all right, we're going to go into our low back stretch. If you've got the activation band on, take it off. We're going to use it in a minute, either your activation band or your stretchy band. And I'm just going to put some music on, so just relax for a minute. I'm just going to put some relaxing music on so you can stretch out. So first of all, into your low back stretch. Stretch both legs out, both arms up above the head. Point the toes, flex the feet, really reach up from the shoulder blades, tuck the chin in. And bring the left knee in towards the chest. Grab the back of the thigh, draw that leg in, press your lower back into the mat. So feel that stretch there in the lower back. Again, there's lots of versions of this. If you find it uncomfortable, if you can't keep your neutral spine position, you can always bend that knee a little bit. The important thing is to feel that stretch in the lower back. And curl up if you want to. Again, optional. Point the toes, flex the feet, big stretch out. Bring the right leg in. Press your lower back into the mat. Good, and relax. Point the toes, flex the feet. Great. Okay, so we're going to go into our stretching now, and then into our relaxation. So grab your activation band or your stretchy band and wrap it around the end of your left foot. Keep your neutral spine position. Stretch the other leg out along the mat. If you find your back coming out of neutral, you're not able to maintain that position, keep the knees slightly bent. So alright, point the toes, flex the feet, and then just work on that flexibility of the back of the leg by drawing the leg back a little bit further. Flex the foot a bit more. Straightening the leg a little bit more. Again, up to you. And turn the foot inwards and outwards. Great. All right, take the left leg over to the right. Keep the foot flexed. And then just move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. Alright, swap hands. So take the left leg now out to the left. Turn the leg outwards as well. So you're getting that inner thigh stretch. Foot flexed. Move that leg forwards and backwards. Try not to let the hip rotate, come off the mat. Keep it on the mat if you can. Foot flexed. Great. Alright, we'll swap legs. So wrap the band around your right foot. Left leg out along the mat. Point the toes, flex the feet. Breathing in as you point, breathing out as you flex. Again, work on that flexibility. Stretching the leg back a little bit more. And turn the foot inwards and outwards. Good. Alright, hold the band in your right hand. And take the right leg over to your left as far as it's comfortable. So your right hip does come off the mat on this one, and then move that leg forwards and backwards. Keep the foot flexed for that deeper stretch. Good. Alright, bring the leg back. Swap hands. So this time take the right leg out to the right, foot flexed. Turn the leg outwards slightly so you get that inner thigh stretch. That's it, and then move that leg forwards and backwards. Alright, bring the leg back. And then we're going to finish off with our hip stretch. So left foot on the bent right knee. Keep your neutral, level pelvis. Right, change legs, turn the leg out to you for stretching the hip joint. Make sure the pelvis isn't tilting. Okay, so finish off with your relaxation. So stay on your back, or you can roll over into your child's pose stretch. Whatever position works for you. So you can have your knees bent, legs straight. If you're on your back, knees apart. Up to you. Relax the arms. Hands by your side across your chest. Up to you, just find a position that you can relax in. And start off by relaxing the neck. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms, tense the fingers, tense the hands, and then relax. No tension in the arms, no tension in the neck. Relax the shoulders, relax your back. Relax your hips and relax your legs. You've got no tension anywhere in the body. Okay, so keep that relaxation. And then we're going to add in our Pilates breathing. So deep breath in through the nose, ribcage expanding. Hold it for a couple of seconds. And a long, slow breath out through the mouth, ribcage closing. Again, hold it for a few seconds if you can. Breathing in through the nose, ribcage expanding. Sideways. Hold it. And a long, slow breath out through the mouth. Ribcage closing. Again, working on holding the breaths a little bit longer as you get more accomplished at your breathing. So repeat that in your own time and concentrate on slowing the breathing down. Okay, so particularly if you hold the breaths a little bit longer, you will slow the breathing down. And you'll go into a warm state of relaxation. So whatever feels comfortable for you, just concentrate on the rise and fall of the ribcage. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And totally relaxing the body. Slowly come back up if you want to. You can stay down a little bit longer if you want to. A bit more relaxation. And then back on all fours. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Close that ribcage, draw the abdominals in, rounding the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, lift the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Draw the abdominals in, now lengthen through the spine. Breathing in, breathing out, rounding. Stretching. And then into down the dog stretch. Stretch the arms, hands, shoulder blades back and down, hips up in the air. And try and straighten the legs a little bit more now. Heels down towards the mat. Good, and then we're going to alternate, bend one, straighten the other knee. Keeping the correct knee alignment. And then work on that stretch at the back of the legs of your spine. Great. Alright, keep the abdominals in, walk the hands back up towards the feet. And then slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. All the way back up to the top. Good, fantastic. And let's roll those shoulders forwards, up, back and down, breathing in. Breathing out, arms behind you, stretching up. Hands behind the head, chin retracted, bring the head forwards, tuck the chin in. And slowly come back up. Brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed that today. So we focused a lot today on arms again. We did biceps and triceps and our shoulder blade stabilisation. Of course, remember, do work at your own level. And I have given you lots of different levels today. All right, I'll see you soon. Thanks very much.